Hello and welcome back to Fire Emblem Engage. So, somehow we immediately unlocked Ike's Paralogue, which seems a little silly to me, or a lot silly. Like the pacing of these, I feel like has been weird. But whatever, it's suggested Advanced Class Level 3, which is, a lot more appropriate for where we are at this point than story mission. So we're gonna go ahead and do it.
Where are we?
Oh, but this is the FE9 Defend chapter.
Gebel Castle. At least that's what it looks like.
Someplace you've been?
Yeah. It's near the border between the nations of Crimea and Gallia. Interesting that this place is where we'll have our trial.
Trial?
We were pursued here by forces from the Kingdom of Dayan. They laid siege, trapping us. Our escape was cut off. The strength of their forces was overwhelming. My father had died, and I'd taken up his role as leader of the Grail mercenaries. And this is where I met my first great trial.
That sounds rough. What did you do?
I fought to protect my sister and the Grail mercenaries. If you found yourself in the same situation, what would you do?
I'd like to think I would also fight. I don't want anyone I care about to be harmed.
And I believe you would fight well. So show me how you would defend those near to you. No words now, only deeds.
A trial? You want me to fight you?
If you win this fight, our bond will become even stronger.
Understood. I won't lose.
That's the spirit. Now, let's begin.
Yeah. Like, just from the wall, I was like, oh, this is totally that Defend chapter. Specifically, not the... It's the one where Ilyana shows up, not the earlier one. Right, so we've got... Although it's much less... So it's, I was gonna say, it's not the Fog of War one. But it's much... It doesn't look... It doesn't have the same look to it because it doesn't have all the trees. But the layout is at least very similar, if not identical. Like, we've got... These are all cavalry in the original map, all these 6, and then the boss is over here and is an armored dude. There's a priest somewhere around here with some kind of item drop. There's a longbow guy over here. I guess not. I guess these guys don't have longbows, but I mean, it's not going to be identical, but anyway. All right. So once again, we can't take all of our units. Man. Well, you get out of here. I don't know if I'd rather take Alchrist or Yunaka, but at the very least, rearrange this a little bit. Actually, let's put you up here too. For that matter, I don't know. I mean, maybe I'll use Marin at some point, but the problem is we don't tend to get enough deployment slots. Anyway, so there's no enemy flyers, which would push a little bit in the direction of bringing one of Yunaka or Marin rather than Alchrist. There's the Ragnar. Defense +5. It does have 1 to 2 range. So you got anything else interesting going on? Wrath. Oh, you can get... Okay. So that's a... Yeah, okay. We should check and see... It's just El Thunder. Whether there's any, like, siege tomes or anything crazy like that. You just got some money. You've got some money. Doesn't look like it. You got some money. We do have a Thoron, but other than that, doesn't look like there's anything super nuts. I don't know, maybe there's some effective weaponry, although it doesn't look like the enemies in general have multiple weapons, so probably not. I mean, Ike has the hammer, of course, but other than that... Yep, everybody just got steel weapons, or maybe a couple, maybe there was some silver in there, I didn't really notice. Okay, anyway, so I think we're gonna focus on training the lower level units in the, like, story battles, even though we won't probably get super far with it, but we'll try doing that, and then for these battles we'll just bring our A-team, and given that we can't, so where I'm going with this is that I did move Panette up here, but I don't think I'm going to deploy her because she'll probably be a liability and she doesn't have access to the ring that she wants to use anyway. Yeah, I think we're either going to use Yunaka or Marin. We're not going to use Alchrist is what I'm thinking. So we don't really have much... There's not really much advantage to using Alchrist. So you say that, but then, like, flying units to go just as far. There's not really... They have very similar stats. Yunaka's got a little bit more durability, that's... And less movement. Doesn't have access to swords. I don't know how important that really is. I guess the other difference is that Yunaka can use terrain to get the avoid bonus, but not on this map, because there ain't no terrain. So that doesn't matter. Access to swords does not look super relevant here. There are some axe users down here, but that's about it. So I think I'm gonna stick with Yunaka, just, I don't know, out of laziness or something. Doesn't mean I need to trade with Zelkov. Let's see, which of these do you want? My recollection is that... Well... I don't know why we would ever use this silver dagger over one of these, but I guess you can grab it. I think I'm gonna give Yunaka the more accurate one. There's literally no reason to use this thing. This will only be for dodge. This will be for a slight amount of crit. Yeah, whatever. Let's just do that. Okay. Is there anything else we need to do? You ended up getting an Elwyn tome. I don't remember what you put back for it. Like, was it another staff? And should you be the one to use it, I guess is the other question. The Elwind is definitely just worse than the Wind. So probably not. We should probably give it to either Ivy or John. I guess Ivy doesn't have much reason to care about having it this chapter over Elfire, right? 38, 128 versus 33, 123. Yeah, that's just worse. And the same thing is presumably going to be true of John. I guess this lowers his speed more, but... Yeah, so actually, right now, you don't really have much use for this. You should put it back and grab another staff, because there's no reason for you to use it. I'm surprised we don't have an L Surge for you, actually. But I guess that's okay. I guess you could also grab a Mend, or you could grab a Physic. Or an Obstruct or something. I don't know, she has so much magic, I don't really think we're worried about her being able to full heal. I don't know why you have both this fire tone. I guess the Elfire is, yeah, this is for hit rate, this is for damage. Oh, well, and also this is for speed. Yeah, okay. Alright, should I give Louis back any of the stuff that I gave to Penette? I mean, I guess I could give him this hand axe. Which has 15 more hit on it, 4 less might. Yeah, sure. Also give him this Iron Great Axe, which is like, you can't double with it. Actually got more accuracy than the Silver Axe though. Only by 5. I think I'll leave that as is. You do not need a torch. Oh, it was the torch that Citrine put back. Right, she had an inventory slot open. Why did she have an inventory slot open? Why didn't I give her another tome? I mean, staff. It's weird. Alright. Well, I think we're good on items. So now we gotta figure out... Let's see... Kagetsu and Alir obviously can fight most of these guys pretty well. If we give... Louis... Oh, we do have a hammer. How many cavalry enemies are there on this map anyway? Just a couple down here? Alright, you know what? Yeah, let's give Louis... The hammer has an even worse hit rate. this. Now I want to see. A lot of the times I'm like, oh, I want to see the weapons stats, but now I'm like, no, I want to see the in-use stats. 136. Okay, that's a pretty big difference. Yeah, so let's actually give you this thing. I guess we can give him the Writer's Bane. I mean, I don't think we're going to use the Writer's Bane much. I just want to have it out so I remember to trade it back later. Alright. So... in any case, I still want Louis over here. Well, there are a couple of mages. So I guess he'll start out, like, here. Mages over here. There's that one. So maybe he should actually go this way. I don't know. I mean, we've got the snipers over here, so that's a reason to send Chloe this way. Obviously, we'll send mages to each side. Which ones? Does it matter? Oh, that's new. That's new. Well, what is the objective anyway? It's just to defeat Ike. Okay. Yeah, that's different. That isn't in the original map. There's one here too. Okay. I guess we'll send Ivy left and we'll send Citrine right because of the snipers. I mean, it's not a huge difference, but it's a reason to make a choice. And then our thieves, I don't know. We've also got Jean. I mean, it probably doesn't really matter too much. We can swap sides easily enough in any case if we want to.
Give me your best.
Nice. Not the best Telia song, but it's definitely up there. Alright, so mages, stay out of their range. What is this swap? Yeah, steady stance. So they can do like chip level damage to you, which means they will attack. Okay, that's good.
Understood.
And then over here, sniper range on.
I'm listening.
Alright, and then over here, how many of these guys do we want to fight at once, and what are all these skills? Oh, these are great knights. Okay, so we should. I'm just gonna put Kagetsu here with the Armor Slayer. And I want to grab the rest of this stuff. Wait, what? How does that make any sense? What the hell? What? I'm seriously confused. I wonder if I do want to destroy this wall. Probably not. Best place for you to put this. Is it here or is it here? Probably here. Alright.
Your orders?
You can get good supporty attack thingy, whatever, chain attack, that's what it's called, from there.
An invitation?
You grab this one.
I can fight.
You get there.
Whatever you
This
need.
is gonna drive me nuts the entire time. I can tell you that right now.
Sounds perfect.
Oh, rally. I forgot about that. Durr. How strong is this guy? The thing is, I don't want Jean to fight him if he's not going to one-round him, because then he's going to get in front of Louis, and that's no good. So I guess for now, we're just going to rally like this. And then you... Gosh, I don't know. Oh no, adaptability, no! Damn it! Oh wow, she doesn't even one round. Damn. You don't one round either. That I'm less surprised by.
Could have been
Oh!
friends.
Alright. Oh, he wasn't gonna do much damage anyway. Bum 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 bum. So that definitely works. Oh, nice.
I will atone.
We can just do this. Bet that, yeah, you're not going to be able to kill anyway. You might kill. If I'm gonna do that, I want to look at what I'm doing over here first. What did that reduce? His hit rate. That doesn't really matter, does it? I guess it is too bad I don't have the giant great axe right now. I mean, I could instead kill this guy with Jean. And then, like... attack this guy with the spear. It's not really... Or the hand axe. I guess the hand axe. Because of the warrior up there. Although, is that guy capable... he's capable of doing very slight amount of damage. Yeah, alright, let's just do that. Attack enemies that we cannot otherwise kill seems like a reasonable policy.
That must have hurt.
Weird that the silver axe and the hand axe do comparatively similar. Oh, because this guy doesn't have steady stance. Okay. That is why.
Sanction.
Okay. So now that we've committed to that, we definitely want to have you do this.
Allow me.
And it's not terribly impressive. Could engage you and... Oh wow, that still doesn't kill. Annoying. Well, you'll be alright here, so do this. I'm actually wondering about blowing open this thing so that I can flank here. Is that a good idea or not? I don't know. What is... Lancebreaker on a sword unit? Weird. Well, maybe we just do this, see what happens, and then... we can decide if we're gonna break this thing open or not. So what we could do... work on breaking this. Oh, we're not going to be able to break it in one hit anyway, probably. we can do it with this one. Oh, hi.
I will not dig this grave.
Okay. We're not going to be able to get anybody else really to take this guy out, so you might as well do it.
I am the divine dragon. I won't forget you.
And then... Well, this guy's... self-destruct. That's... it's funny, I was like, wait a minute, that icon looks familiar! And I was just recently playing the chapter in Fates. Well, I guess it's the endgame chapter where the enemies, the what do you call them? The faceless have that. It's pretty random. This guy breaks this thing. Who's gonna be able to come through? Not anyone immediately, so we can leave you here to do this if we want. That plus that is that a kill? Yeah, it is. Alright. Let's do that then. It's nice and efficient.
I'll begin this.
You were beautiful while you lasted.
Okay. So now we can use Jean to mess with one of these guys if we want. Well, I guess specifically with this guy. I think I'm gonna have... Oh yeah, Zelkov doesn't care about this. I think I'm gonna have Zelkov hit this guy. Yeah, I was hoping that would happen.
Such ephemeral life.
It's almost a kill. We could give it to Yunaka. If he doesn't finish, he does. What is Yunaka doing? I don't actually know. Maybe Maybe it actually makes more sense to have Yunaka attack first then. See if she crits. I mean, not that she's likely to, but...
Allow me.
Oh, the guy's frozen. That does kind of... mean he's dealt with. So now I'm wondering about...
Is it go time?
how bad is it if you get hit by this guy? 34, it's pretty bad. I mean, we could go ahead and finish the guy off anyway. What else we do? Zap this guy, I guess. Yeah, why not?
I'll begin this. Even mighty ones fall.
I don't know if the enemies are going to advance over here or not, but I'm thinking about, like, putting down... I guess you wouldn't be able to get in the same one that... we can't put it this way, yeah. I wanted to get on these two and on Chloe, but I don't think that's actually possible. If I could sit right here, or like if this, I don't know if this wall weren't here or something, but... as it is... oh, that's gonna heal that guy? I don't want that. Alright, let's not do that then. Let's, do it like this. That. And that. Oh, the mages are moving. Oh, hi. Well, that's different. Unexpected. Could one-shot that guy, but you're not great at it. These are not the enemies I want to be facing with this group. This is actually pretty annoying. My mages aren't nearby. Well, they kind of are, but not enough. Oh wait, you have the hammer. Although... These guys self-destruct? Oh, never mind. I really don't like this situation. We engage you. And then just go over and use the big boom thing. That doesn't hit the right set of enemies. This is really where I'd probably want to be, or maybe where Louis is. What's the exact shape of it? It's diagonally out from the center. So if she was here, it would hit this guy, it would hit this guy, it would hit this guy. Still not as impressive as I'd like. There was also Cataclysm. That's pretty good. There is not a full set of 5 enemies that I can hit with it. But I can still do pretty good work. Kill this sniper, nearly kill those 2 guys. Problem is, the guys I really need to kill are the mages. I guess if I could get to this guy, Louis could kill him, and then I wouldn't have to worry about that. Yeah. Not that good. What's the best set of enemies? Like, I want to say the best set of enemies is 1, 2, 3, 4 for her to hit. Yeah, kills the sniper, nearly kills the mage. I guess killing both of the snipers would be nice. Then the flyers could move in with more or less impunity. And how far could you get? 1, 2, 3, 4. You engage. You get to 9 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you could hit like... it still doesn't really work. Okay, if you were doing it here, would you be able to kill? Not really. Can't tell. Yeah, because you're in the wrong spot for it, I guess. How much damage she does. No, not too much. Yeah, she's just not doing that much in general with this. Doesn't even reach the mage. I guess you just can't reach the mage. You'd have to be specifically here. Awkward. Okay. And then, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you were here... Yeah, you can only attack these guys. Which, I mean, I guess is useful because you've got the hammer. So if we did Cataclysm from, like, here... You take out the 2... Damn it. Didn't I re-equip your weapon? Oh, it undoes that if I... Now it didn't do it. Okay. It's weird. So, we nearly take this guy out. Take out the 2 snipers. The problem is that this guy... Having this guy alive is annoying because it blocks Louis from advancing to take out this guy. What's that skill? Okay. That's like renewal or something. Oh. And I guess we also haven't considered Astra Storm. Ugh. You're not next to a Lear. Okay, if we put you next to a Lear for this. Then you kill the mages. That's good to know. So we can use Kagetsu to snipe one of the mages and then use Louis to kill this one if we can get through these enemies. Which, if we Cataclysm, we can use Jean to finish off this guy. Or potentially Ivy. I don't think... No, you're not close enough anyway. Okay. Actually, possibly we could use Alir himself. I don't know if that makes more sense, but it might. It might. Alright, if we're gonna do that... These guys aren't gonna be able to attack you, so I think we actually... How far can Kagetsu? Kagetsu can get to here. Okay, so that's too far away for it to affect Citrine using Cataclysm. I think we can do this. Yeah.
Out of my way.
That is a lot of things activating. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and snipe this guy.
Now I have you. I cannot retreat now.
You know, something I've never really considered that I totally should have is giving Kagetsu a stronger bow just to use for that. Like, I don't know why... I don't know why I never considered that option, but he totally could, like, just have... Like, this thing only has... attack similar to his unmerged steel sword, so, like, we could totally give him, like, a silver bow or something. I don't know. I need to remember that. Anyway... Okay, so... yeah, let's go ahead and do this. And my hope is that this is... oh, no, wait, never mind, that's...
I'm not afraid anymore.
I was thinking... like, oh, now I can boost Sean's damage against this guy. But no, if he's gonna attack that guy to try to kill him, he needs to do it from closer. Ivy could get there if we engage her. I guess we could engage John as well. He does take a lot of damage. Alright, Silver Axe. You get broken by the sword guy. But that's also the only weapon that actually kills.
My apologies.
And besides, this guy can't deal damage to you, so he might not bother to attack. Alright. So... we engage you... oh, we can just walk right up and kill this guy. Right. Jean is not doubling this guy, so that's... probably we just... probably we just kill this guy with Ivy and call that good enough. We can heal her with Jean. Oh wow, that's exact damage.
Poor thing.
Alrighty. Alright, I don't want to be in range of this guy with Yunaka, so I'm just gonna have her pick up this guy from here, even though we don't get to pick up the tile. And then... we can bring Chloe down and maybe just engage, like, you know, not all of them. Not that. I think that... yeah, the hammer is definitely doing more damage, although... Oh wait, Shield Gambit will help her against that guy. Hooray, it's actually... I'm actually accomplishing something here. Wow, almost. Here he comes.
My turn now.
Or not. I mean, maybe he will a second here, but anyway, okay, so oh, you don't want around this guy? That's surprising. Why is this guy so tough? Well, whatever. Somebody's got to do it. I want to heal Chloe, obviously. This guy we can start hitting this way. Okay, yeah, he doesn't have the self-heal thing, which is nice. Two spears? Ugh, annoying.
I won't fall.
Can I get... I can get Jean over here, I can get Citrine over here, and I can get Ivy over here, so like maybe I can just... What I can't do... I can get Ivy or Citrine over here, but I can't get Jean to attack anyone but this guy. That's the issue. But how big of an issue is it? I don't know. I'm kind of jammed up here. Like, I want you to come over and hit these guys. Yeah, what about Kagetsu? You do. I mean, if I open up the lane, like he won't be able to one-round these guys. Feel pretty confident about that much. And you really need all of these guys to be dead to go in. And what John can do is from here attack this guy. And then if Citrine takes out this guy and Ivy takes out this guy, then we are good to go. So I think that's what I'm gonna go for.
I've had my eye on you. Simple enough.
Ooh, and she gets to heal. That's cool. She ends up with less HP. With Hellfire than with Wind somehow. Not sure I understand why. I think it's because it does less damage the first time. She gets to do more absorption.
I'll begin this. Strike.
I think this is actually hurting her HP absorption. Yeah.
Who is your commander?
What's your name? Who's your commander?
Allow me. What fun!
That's all?
He does almost kill him.
Hurry.
Funny how I basically am like, okay, everybody who was over there, run down. Everybody, well, not everybody, but you know, some of the people, at least Zelkov, who were down there, run up. Like, that's silly, but
This is busy work. You were beautiful while you lasted.
oh, good, that guy's moving. I was like, because he's got money. I want the money. I was thinking about who am I going to send down to go get him. No, I don't have to. Wonder if these... Oh my god. Let's calm down here. Yeah, these guys have that same skill. Alright, you might as well try this.
I'll begin this. Was that sufficient?
He got res! Yeah! What is that again? Oh, sure. Okay. It's what you needed, and it's more defense. Although it actually applies to res as well, but like... just in case you didn't have enough. Should we try to just go blast all these guys this turn? Quite possibly, although we need to be careful with Chloe, obviously. And this guy's got a spear. And then we've got this Sword Master over here who's got Death Blow. Okay. Yunaka's kind of on her own over here too, though she can get away. This guy's not super likely to hit her. What I'd really like to do is heal these two, but I mean, I guess she can self-heal, right? She just slurps that right back up. So if we're gonna do that, we'd have her attack this guy so that she's not in range of the Sword Master. And then we'd have... So Ivy doesn't actually fear the Sword Master too much. So we'd probably have her... Oh, I guess we could use Dark Inferno. But probably... Well, I guess that guy kind of does a lot of damage. Well, that would help. And, I mean, this guy definitely does more than this guy does, so, like, that's... whatever. John then gets to... Oh. Oh. So if we do all of that, this guy would still be up. I mean, there's a world where John takes this guy out. But if he doesn't, and Citrine is here. Well, Jean is here. I guess Jean could take one hit from one of these guys anyway. Yeah, alright. Let's see what happens if we do use the bluey. Nothing terribly exciting. Alright. So her ability to counterattack... Well, I assume Flare isn't just when attacking. I should check that. When attacking. Damn it! That means she won't recover the HP. So if she gets hit by two of these guys, that would be bad. Which means we do need to screen her off from being hit by two enemies. She does this. She actually does die to the counter. She doesn't absorb enough. Well, let's see if we can make this work.
It's a terrible state of affairs.
Well, we could use run through, and then we block this guy off. Although then he doesn't proc the thing against the other enemies, so that's probably not actually what we want to do. So let's, at least not yet. Let's go hit this guy with L Surge.
Quickly now.
Poor thing.
And then... So, 30 attack, 21 defense. Okay, she does survive this guy, which means if Jean does not kill this guy, that we can finish with Chloe. If not... I guess we have a problem in that... How do we... Maybe we're not meant to use run through. Maybe... If we hit this guy here, we are a lot more likely to proc the thing. But then Chloe can't be the one to help finish this guy off. That's the problem. Unless we use Fallen Star. Okay. That's what we'll do if we need to. Yes. Hopefully we just proc the thing. Yes, 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 yes. Good job.
I have to keep everyone safe.
Oh, I forgot I could have engaged him for more damage. Because of the... other half thing. Yeah. Well, whatever. I guess in theory he could die here, but the odds that he gets hit twice are quite low. That is worse than I thought. But like I said, you do survive against the Swordmaster, so we can just use the lance.
I have it. Take that.
Okay. Up here. I'm gonna move Yunaka here, I think. What happens if we do this? We can summon something. I mean... I don't know what to do with that. How much damage do you do? 35. Per hit.
This wound is nothing.
44. What is this? Okay. So you take 24 and 15. So you would survive from full health, but you won't be at full health. Do I want to summon a random unit? And if so, what do I want it to be? I don't know. It's... I don't know. Can you not summon mages? Maybe you can't. What do I need where? Hard to say. We got a lot of swords coming in from the top. Maybe we'll summon a lance unit.
It is time to honor your contract.
The expression on her face when she does that is really weird. 3-star lance fighter, okay. Presumably you just get destroyed. Oh, okay, you're level 19, maybe not. Can you pick up this thing? Nah, even if you can, I want to send you this way. Whoa, what? He could destroy that entire thing? Wait, what the hell? Well, that explains where the purple came from. But was that demolishable the whole time? I didn't think it was. I feel like I would have noticed that. Like, that's the sort of thing I was looking for to explain the purple. Maybe that's just a gimmick for Ike in particular. I guess that would kind of make sense. But what the hell? Let's... It doesn't have the icon, right? Like... I want to look up top, but yeah, there's no icon there, right? For the destructible. So I don't think we would have been able to know. Alright, want to get this guy. Okay, you have no ranged weapon. I think the way I want to do this, I want to heal with you.
All is set.
You can kill. You can't kill. What's that? Alright. But you can kill. Alright.
Agony. My passion sustains me.
I think I'm gonna let John take out the guy over here. Let Kagetsu take this guy out.
A good wit.
Oh right, he's not gonna necessarily actually take him out. I forgot. Alright, that... well, I guess it'll have to be Citrine. I was hoping it wouldn't have to be, but...
Who is your commander?
It keeps making me think of Time of the Season by the Zombies. What's her name? What's her name? Who's your commander? Is he rich like me? I don't know why. That's just what it makes me think of. Okay, so if you get healed first, you can take this guy out. We could also...
Yes.
You've only got one turn. Oh, but you're not gonna have... Well, we could do this. I don't know if that makes more sense than healing Clive first. Like, I would like to do the AoE thing, right? That's the... We do it, like, here? It's really nice. Oh, wait. Well, wait, what if we have Jean attack? Actually, wait, what if we have you attack with Javelin? No. Well, maybe. Then we have Jean finish. Yeah, okay, okay. I think that works. Because this guy isn't going to have the attack. John finishes with Thunder, assuming he can. That's... And he can't. Damn it. Alright, I think it's better than to... Oh. You get 22 HP and then you potentially lose 16. That is net gain. Versus... doing this... Well, the important thing, I guess, is how much damage are you doing with one hit? 26. So actually, yeah, John isn't doing enough damage anyway.
Let's be careful.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Hungry for
Oh!
more.
Alright. That helps.
Simple enough.
Would have really liked to be able to get both of them in this, but anyway. Okay. This Lance Fighter is mostly just gonna get whooped on, which is, I mean, not really like a huge deal. Maybe it's time to engage you because of these Lance enemies. Yeah, I think so. That'll work. Oh, actually, that isn't a kill. Oh, yes, it is.
I'm not alone anymore.
Alright, and we put... Oh, we gotta watch out for this mage. Alright, so we put Louis here. I don't know what to do with the Lance Fighter. I think I'm just gonna back it off for now. I don't think it's gonna be super useful on enemy phase. I'll just stick with the Iron Lance. And then you... There's longbows that can hit you from there. That's annoying. That guy does a lot of damage. Yeah, okay, I don't want that. I was hoping I could go take out this guy, but it doesn't look safe at all. Also, somehow that guy is super durable. Oh. Totally forgot about this ability. Can I contract you to put down another one of those things? I guess it won't really do anything if you do, other than heal yourself. I could still try it. Alright, well there's that.
I hear you.
Yeah, doing it here has got to be pointless. Yeah, she gets to self-heal some more, so I guess that's good. Hey.
Incineration. Sleep well.
I am the Divine Dragon. I'm getting sleepy.
Stop getting hit. Hey, where's my crit?
Sleep now. I'm not alone anymore.
Alright, you're not ready to engage, which means I think you're gonna be the one that takes this guy out. Really charge up your gauge. Maybe we can get you to the point of being able to use the Siege Tome before the map's over. Or not. Why do you only get one gauge point for that? I wonder... 46 attack. That's what the Ragnell equipped. 48 with the hammer. The hammer's stronger than the Ragnell? That's silly. I want to see what the might on the hammer is. Thank you. 18. That's sure gotta be higher than what it is when we're partnered up with him, but so that's an extra 36 that he's doing. What I'm wondering is how bad that goes for Louis. Louis's got his adaptability bonus right now. He doesn't have the allied defense bonus. What? How does piercing glare work? Entering the diagonal spaces. Okay. Maybe the way to go is to just fall back here and choke point. I imagine Ike is going to be pretty difficult to take down. Can let this lance fighter sit in like the front.
Here until the end.
Mage can attack you with Elf Thunder? Okay. Magic attack, you have 30 res. They have 29 res. So we're not doing much back to them, but thinking about is where I would like to put the Dragon Vein that I'm definitely going to use. I guess I was hoping to use it on Citrine is the main thing. Oh wait, that'd be from here, right? Or from a couple, like, to the right of that. Maybe where Yunaka's standing. Probably where Yunaka's standing. Or I get, well, it could be here. So the mage can hit all the way to here, which means I guess we need to pull Louis all the way back to here. Wait a minute. Oh, right. I can hit here, but only with the Ragnall. I guess he can do a little bit of damage. I guess we'll just stick the Lance Fighter here. Alright, I wanted you to get healed as well. Okay. That's the best way to do that. Maybe we just let Citrine be damaged. Oh, right, Life Sphere. Forgot about that. That would do it. You have a lot of avoid. I think I'm willing to let you get targeted by the mage in order to get you further up here. Yeah, same with you probably. Oh wait, we should really be contracting people, although I don't know what we do with that. Grant an ally a revival stone, which would have to be Yunaka. I guess I don't see much reason not to do that.
All right.
I don't need to see that animation again. Way too slow. Oh, dang it, that's not full heal. I should have left her in range of the thing. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh, that's the... right. I was like, I thought that was against Louis, and I was like, how on earth is he doing 30 times 2? What is happening? No. Okay. Oh, that's annoying.
Ready yourself. I'm getting sleepy.
Alright, do we want to send somebody back here to deal with these guys? And if so, who? I mean, like, they do get pretty much locked down by Louis. He just doesn't, like, nothing really happens. Ike's hit rate is not impressive. It's reasonably likely that Kagetsu would just be fine. Same with Alir. Maybe we just send Alir over here and take this guy out. Don't have to deal with that anymore. Then we kind of get it double choke pointed.
The Divine Dragon. I'm not alone anymore.
Yunaka cannot get to this guy. Well, she couldn't kill him anyway, we know that. But... wait, what? What? How? Oh, it's thinking that because I can move here, even though he can't really. I guess the question is, should we try to kill this guy and move Louis up one tile? I don't see why not. I think these guys... $12 times 4 is 48, so he's not... going down unless... oh, I guess, okay, they do a little bit more damage. It could also be that we even take both of these guys out if we can, like, just use our mages to do it. So, like, start with Inaka, because she can't reach Or maybe Zelkov. Maybe Zelkov should go this way so that he can flank, because he'll be more useful with doing that.
I'll begin this.
Again!
So I guess we could have Kagetsu swing around. And then have... Oh, I see the problem. The mages won't be able to attack this guy anyway. Well, we will open up a spot.
My pleasure.
Yeah, whatever. Oh, this isn't even necessarily a kill. Well, if we can one-shot, we should probably do that. Which we cannot. Okay.
Hurry. Inhumation.
Oh my god. And with the crits.
My passion sustains me.
Nice. %70 dual assist. Yo. That's... wow. Alright. So, we don't want to... I guess we don't really have the ability to do what I was talking about.
What a lovely scene.
Unless we do this. Yeah, we could do that.
Sanction.
Oh, snap.
On guard! I'm sorry.
Yeah, we don't actually want to kill this enemy. Because then the hammer blow comes down, but just attacking should be fine. I guess there is the possibility that it'll, like, this enemy will go attack Alir, and then Ike will kill Louis. Probably should have considered that, huh? Should have also set up to be able to thunder Ike, but I did not. Oh, no, you know what I should have done? Should have assigned a decoy. Well, we'll do that if we need to rewind. No, that's not the right spot. Right spot has got to be here. Oh, she gets cage for that. Oh, that's a longbow that can reach Ivy. I miscounted. Well, she's got the thunder equipped, so I guess we can also put you here. You've got thunder, yeah, with the thunder equipped, and if they want to attack you, that's fine. Oh, I forgot about rally too. My gosh.
I like that look in your eye. It's clear your fighting spirit is strong.
I know the only way I'll beat you is to fight harder than you.
Then you understand what lies ahead. Now show me you can fight as well as you talk.
Yeah, 18% chance to hit.
This ends now.
Wait, Ike always attacks second?
Oh. I am the Divine Dragon. Ready yourself. I'm getting sleepy.
So I didn't need to assign a decoy.
Why me?
Ooh, that crit rate. That's pretty terrifying. Oh, what are you doing? Maybe I was meant to leave Kagetsu over there. Kagetsu would be pretty good at killing those guys. Oh, it's okay. The hammer. Oh, so his hammer smashes, which means that he can't actually kill Louis. Ah, so we got this all locked down. All right. All right. Let's figure out what we're gonna do about these silly snipers. I like that.
I'll begin this.
Winning! I'm not badly hurt.
Okay, so if we engage you, you can blow him up, blow him up, blow him up.
To the death.
You should be able to double. Yup. You cannot. You can, but you don't necessarily kill. You obviously can. Okay. We did actually give you the Writer's Bane, did we not? So if we want to... Okay. Oh, there's two mages over there. Hello. Bleh. That's annoying. So, what? And then one of them has Thunder, 39, doing 21 twice. Ugh. Oh. To Chloe, that is. That's really annoying. Ah. I mean, it's possible that if we clear out, Ike won't have anybody to attack this way. And we can just deal with it that way, but... We could also snipe one of them with Chloe and the... Fail not. Yeah, I think I like doing that.
Sanction.
The other guy can't double.
Know your limits.
Because he's got a Thunder Tone, so he won't kill Louis. But given that Ike does have a hammer and this guy has a thunder, I think we don't kill this guy. Maybe we equip the spear so we can counterattack the mage. Well, we can't actually counterattack him, can we? Because he'll just attack from 3 range. Alright, what happens if we engage? What can we do? Immunity to break. Foe can't follow up. Defense res plus 30%. Oh, I forgot about this thing. Heavy attack. That was the reason why we wanted the heavy weapon. Yeah, he's got a lot of build, so like... Yeah, okay. The only weapon that activates on right now is Armad's. Anyway, I mean, the other, I guess, riskier option would be to try to kill one of these guys with not Louis and then run Louis over and one-shot this guy, which I imagine he could do. And it's not like any of these guys would deal damage to him, so it'd only be Ike. Now if we were gonna do that, how would we do it? 22 speed. You can double that, but I don't know if you can kill it. You definitely cannot double it. Maybe engage. Sean can kill. No. Because he doesn't double. I guess rallying Ivy would probably let her do it. Plus 3 magic. Yes. And it would also let Zelkov... Actually, it wouldn't. It'd be 1 damage short. Dang. Well... Okay, I don't anticipate run through being relevant here. Like, how are we gonna kill this guy before? If you are engaged, does that change your defensive situation? No, it doesn't. So you can't actually go down here unless we do use run through. So that doesn't really work out. Wait a minute, are you? No, you're dying to this. Oh shit. Okay. You are killing... So ideally we kill these two and then Ivy comes and kills this one. John can kill one engaged. Can get... Okay, so that's what we gotta do. And forget about the other stuff. Oh, you're not actually killing... But you might with Zelkov's help. And if you don't, we can clean it up that way.
I'll begin.
Yeah.
This.
Alacrity plus. Wait, that wasn't enough to kill? Oh my god, what the hell? Oh, it just decreases the threshold. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, so we'd probably kill with Zelkov and heal with
Quickly now.
Citrine. Wait a minute. This guy's faster because he has a steel bow. Son of a... Okay, fine. We gotta use Thunder as well. I guess we'd actually rather give Citrine the kill so that we can charge up her gauge.
Allow me.
Sanction. Strike.
I wonder if we can upgrade the dual assist on Kagetsu, or if that costs too much SP. Should check that. Alright. So the spear... Alright, you're obviously killing this guy.
Allow me.
I won't falter. I'm not alone anymore.
So what does engaging us get you? It gets you... impenetrable. Res plus 30% only gives you like 3 res, admittedly, but still, there's probably no point in you not engaging. I mean, I guess you might as well chuck a spear at one of these guys.
Sanction.
Alright, whatever. Wait, why are you dealing no damage now? Oh, because he's got Resolve active, probably.
This ends now. I'm getting sleepy.
Slowly but sure, Lyra's killing all of the enemies. Oh, not that one.
Ready yourself. I'm not alone anymore.
Okay. I would like to use Kagetsu against Ike, so I think kill this guy. Well, killing this guy is obvious.
Now you know your limits. Yunaka here.
Can you kill this guy? Yeah, you can. You need healing first. Alright. I think I would rather... Okay, this is still not that bad. You might as well finish here.
Allow me.
So we can get to work on that. We could have you... This guy... What else could we do? Would you be able to kill him? No. I guess we could... We could just do this and... Yeah, sure.
Sanction. I am sorry.
Okay, now...
Whatever you require.
If we want to take this guy out... Got the Rider's Bane, which doesn't actually kill. The Armads, Wolfbale, which don't actually kill. Okay. I think Zelkov should honestly be fine against Ike. Poisoning him seems like a good idea, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And then... Oh, that's a nice position. Especially because it applies to Yunaka as well.
Allow me.
And then... It's probably time to start harassing Ike with Thunder. Thunder. I mean, this is gonna trigger his wrath, admittedly. But he has to hit for that to matter. 136. I mean, I guess he's not that unlikely to hit. So, well, actually, he's pretty unlikely.
I'll begin this.
Alright. We need to heal Louis. Which you can do with the physic. You, Louis, need to have... probably... we're fine if he breaks you with the Ragnell, so probably an axe equipped. That's not ideal, is it?
Your orders, please.
The Wolf Bale and the Rider's Bane do give him some chance to kill here. Maybe we just go for that. Also, Ike probably attacks before Louis anyway. I mean, before this. Oh, well, alright. If I'd known he was gonna... I didn't account for that. So I can totally just go wallop him with the hammer. I think he'll be alright, though. Oh, well, there is that crit rate. That's pretty scary. But he's alive. It's fine. These mages coming in. That's the most annoying thing about these reinforcements for sure. Oh my god. Chill, chill, jeez. Like, what the hell? Okay. Kiketsu can't get there, sadly. One mage beam. Oh, but it's thunder. Yeah, I guess that doesn't really help, does it? Okay. 2 damage.
Yanaka here.
Alright, yeah, go ahead and kill this guy. Don't need this in our lives anymore.
Nailed it.
Well, he will be able to get around to hit Yunaka if he wants to, which is pretty annoying. But not if we put you here. Wow. Chloe too good. Just messes him up. That's actually good enough that I might want to save it for the next phase. Especially if I can get some more damage on him with the dagger. I mean, you've got the best thunder. Oh, snap. We should move you in. Okay, so Illyra was doing inconsequential damage. Well, now he's not doing inconsequential damage. Who is doing inconsequential damage? Oh, no. I guess Louis... do that. I guess it's better to use the spear.
I have it! That's on me! You cleaned that one up nicely.
Okay. So now you are just frickin' obliterating him. Holy shnikes. But we can go for some more.
Let's hear it.
You do the Thunder 21. The problem is we don't have space for both of them to attack. And I mean, it is of course possible with the chain attacks that we would get enough damage in, but well, I guess you should probably. Like, it's not like he's ever gonna hit you, but. Oh, the Levin sword does more damage. Hello. Glad I checked. Actually, that means I can go here, and I can screen him off from Yunaka in case that ends up mattering.
Quickly now.
A weakness.
Alright, we should just have this now.
Well fought.
And then Ivy. I guess I could heal with you if I care to. Whatever. She's gonna get a level out of it. Oh, she's not. Okay, never mind. This damage is so insane. Oh, it didn't go up though. That's weird, because he did get poisoned again. Is there a max amount of poison? Can we see somewhere where exactly how much poison he has? I mean, it only shows 3 X's, but he's definitely gotten hit more times than that. I guess it doesn't really matter, but...
I'll begin this.
It was a good fight.
Alright, well, that was, you know... It definitely became a scramble when he blew up the main building, but it didn't turn out to be too bad in the end.
Great work. You overcame the trial well.
Thank you, Ike.
You should know that going forward, the fighting's gonna get more intense. It's important to remember that you're a leader, and you must not give in to the pressure. In this war, there can be no retreat.
You're right. If we run away, the world will be covered in darkness. But I worry that fighting this hard may be too much for everyone. Or too much for me.
There are people who need your help. Don't worry. You're more than capable. And when it seems your spirit might break, it's the bonds you forge that will win the day.
I'll hold your words in my heart.
Don't worry. If it looks like you've forgotten it, I'll be there to remind you.
You'll be by my side? Always?
Always.
Thank you, Ike. I'm glad to know you're here with me.
I don't suppose he gets to talk to Soren. You probably have to do it in the other order. Yeah, it seems that way. Sad. So in the end, would Alchrist have been more useful than Yunaka? I am not sure. In any case, gonna be back after I get back into the Somniel, so be right back. Alright, here we go. Time for supports. Yay!
About what we discussed previously, Yunaka.
That's so weird. I told you not to make a thing of it, and yet here you are, making things.
That message was well received. I only wished to discuss one more detail. You said that a killer instinct oozes from my pores. I believe you used the word slime. What did you mean by that? Please, it is crucial to my well-being that I am able to curate the image I present to others.
Fine. Look, you're a hunter. Everything you do and say is about the kill.
Could you indulge me with an example?
Okay, sure. Take your eyes, for example. Ice cold, calculating. Normal people don't go around evaluating what folks' lives are worth. That's an assassin thing. You're always probing for weaknesses, too. Considering vectors of attack, right?
That is not what I...
Seriously, bud? You're doing it right now. Look at yourself. Tell me you're not poised to counter a knife thrust from my dominant hand. You're constantly positioning to maximize your tactical advantage. Don't think I don't see it.
Perceptive.
Regular people don't think about violence so much in everyday life. That's what I meant.
To think that I should be so transparent to you.
Sharp eyes were part of the old job, as I'm sure you know.
I appreciate your insightful analysis. I will reflect on what you've said.
Yeah, don't mention it.
I like her imitating his speech pattern. They did say at some point, it's easy to forget because it doesn't really come up very much and it's not, like, has no bearing on anything and isn't really true. But they did say at some point that she was good at imitating people, and this time she actually kind of did it, although it's enhanced by it being able to, like, be represented in the text that you're reading, so, like, it... But, yeah, you could kind of tell.
Oh, dash it all. Face it, Jean. You're lost. It'll cause a fuss if I don't get back soon.
Nah, nobody will notice.
John, is everything all right?
Oh, hello, Clan.
Were you crying? Did something happen?
I wasn't crying. I was just a bit anxious from losing my way, that's all. Our forces are getting hurt quite a lot lately. I came here to forage for healing herbs.
Oh, really? That's very helpful of you.
I found the herbs I needed, but then I got caught up in my work. And the next thing I know...
You got lost.
What about you, Clan? Why are you here?
I'm here for herbs too. The kind I need to make pickles.
Oh, so, do you know the way back?
Oh, yes! I come here a lot, so I can help you get back safely.
That would be very kind of you.
You have to pay close attention to your surroundings when going into the forest alone.
You're right, of course. I'll be more careful next time.
Good thing I happened to run into you, huh? Let's go home.
Thank you, Clan.
This has nothing to do with the support, but it just occurred to me that I've ended up using Ivy as the as a healer more than my other healers because of the dragon vein thing, and I guess the different dragon veins have different effects, right? Like depending on what class you're in, or class type or whatever the name for that is, but it's kind of weird. Like Camilla is not a healer. It's kind of weird that she ends up being like that. The Camilla ring ends up enabling like some of the best like healing effect in the game.
What to do?
About what, Prince Fogato?
It's nothing serious. I'm just struggling to come up with ideas for my next party. I want to do something that puts a smile on everyone's face, but it's a little tricky.
What's so hard about a party?
Well, you know, there aren't many bands available for gigs in wartime. Plus, our budget's really limited, so there's not much room for error.
Huh. I hadn't thought about all that, but you've got a point.
Oh, what if we have a dessert party? Get together and just eat some sweet treats?
Desserts are the opposite of a party.
Huh. I've never met anyone who hated dessert.
Hate's a strong word. I just love my muscles too much to load up on empty calories like that. What do you say to a workout party instead?
What kind of party is that?
It's where a bunch of people get together and do nothing but tone their muscles.
Huh. Interesting suggestion, but I don't think that would be everyone's cup of tea.
You don't think so?
Nah, I'll keep brainstorming. Thanks, though.
Yeah, I don't really have anything to say about that.
That's enough for today. Oh. Hey, Jade. Doing some night training? Atta girl.
Oh, I'm not training.
No need to be so humble. I mean, I see you here, like, every night.
No, I mean it. I'm not training.
Right, of course. You Brodians always gotta play it off. You can hardly call a quick session like this a workout or whatever. Someday I'll get on your level. Sorry, what's that? What are you mumbling about? You've gotta speak up, Jane.
It's nothing.
Sure, if you say so.
Well, that was exciting. Alright, I think we've got one of these, or two of these even. Incredible.
Your medical talents are amazing, Sean. I'm sure Robin will be impressed too.
I would love to consult with your tactician. He could teach me about battlefield medicine.
Thoron, but it's 1 to 2 range? Why? What? Meh. It does have pretty good might. But, yeah. Still, why?
I don't mind that you talk a lot, Hunaka, but could you do it a little slower?
Oh, sorry. I just feel like I've got so much to chat about and so little time to do it in.
So in other words, no screw off. Alrighty, let's maybe we're actually supposed to do this first. I don't know. Probably doesn't matter. We could check and see if we can get that upgraded version of Dual Assist on Kagetsu. Oh, yeah. Oh, we can totally get that. Oh, nice. Okay. Okay. He does need to unlock level 18, so we'll do that later.
Make it sparkle!
I guess I don't
How is it? Is it clean now?
think you get SP from the arena training in the arena against an emblem ring, but maybe you do. I haven't really paid attention.
Let's clean this up. How does it look? Oh, it's all shiny now.
Will this take long? Wow, you're an expert at this.
Gee, thanks.
All right, don't hold back. Can I pay you back by sparring?
Don't hold back. Don't scratch it.
I wonder if we actually get enough bond fragments that we could just never do this. So it is really, like, slow and uninteresting. Oh, I guess you just happened to be right at level 10. Right.
I'm glad someone's polishing it. I'm glad we spent this time together.
Gently, please. Thank you. I'm quite pleased with your work.
Oh wait, no, we were gonna do Yunaka with this one. Right.
No need to hold back. Can it be? Oh, thank you for taking care of it.
Once we get the other rings back, it's gonna be... We're just gonna have entirely too many of them, I feel like. There you are. I guess that's
How sweet of you.
That's a consequence of the DLC, mostly.
I'll try to return this favor somehow.
Because if we didn't have the DLC, we would have Lynn, Ike, Lucina, that's 3. And that's it? Yeah. We'd have 3 rings right now instead of a billion. So, that'd be quite a different situation. The next time I play this, I probably will do something like put some kind of limitation like that to keep the story chapters more interesting. Alright, so are we gonna train Annette? I mean, I don't know if I really care about people being close to levels, so... Oh, but if we're gonna do that, we should have her equip... Or wait, does it even matter if the ring is equipped? I think it doesn't matter. Well, whatever. We're gonna do it anyway.
I am Penette, Royal Soldier of Solm.
Come, pray with me. Forgive me. My performance was sinful.
I'm so sorry. Are you injured?
Oh, okay.
Hello, Pandreo. Have you a moment to spare?
Of course. I always have time for my sister.
Oh.
But first, you've got to tone down the formality.
All right. You see, there's something I've been meaning to ask you.
No, you're still speaking in that highfalutin way.
You don't really expect me to...
Yes, I do. I know you make an effort to sound fancy, but come on. It's only me here. You can drop the silver spoon act around your own brother.
Fine. Why are you working for the church?
That's what you wanted to know, huh?
Dad was a drunk. Mom was a corrupt priest who couldn't be bothered to look after her kids. They were lousy parents. So why would you want to follow in their footsteps? Serve their church?
I told you what happened after you left, right? They disappeared.
Yeah, so?
Well, the church's followers needed someone to guide them. That's why I stepped in.
So that's what it was.
I know it's been a while, but if you'd like to come pray with us, you're always welcome.
No, I think I'll pass. I'm done with our parents, and I'm done with their church. I'd sooner drop dead than step foot in that place again.
Fair enough.
Whoa. That was the best support so far in the game. Like, easy. That was like actual... There's like actual stuff happening, there's backstory, there's characterization, like, there's emotion. Wow. I did not see that coming. Amazing. I want to know, I'm like, wait, what is this church? Is it not the same, is it not the church of like worship the divine dragon? Bleh? Is it some other church? Like, I don't know, but yeah, that was That was so much better than like almost all the other supports. I don't know. Maybe there's another one that is. No, I don't think so. I think that was just like that reminded me more of like a good Three Houses support or I don't know. Yeah. That came out of nowhere. All right.
I am Panette. Brace yourself.
I am Alcrest, a prince of Brodia.
Actually, she could still win. No. Can't be missing twice in a row at 69%. That's not very nice.
Brawling one-on-one is not for the weak of heart. Will you come play with me?
Wait, what? That can happen? Oh my god, you're gonna get obliterated. Holy shit. What? I had no idea that could happen. Oh, it's just bond up, not like bond level up, but increase their bond. Yeah, okay. Anyway, we gotta do... Where are you, Kagetsu? With... Lucina.
Kagetsu, at your service. Come, show me your skill.
I am Lucina. Let's see what you can do.
Wow, he's getting doubled? What the hell? How does that work?
I deserve this defeat.
Oh, he doesn't get any SP now, okay.
All your training has paid off, Kagetsu. You were spectacular in that last battle.
I am glad to hear you say so. And even more glad we are such good friends.
Yep. Good friends. That's... because you spent so much time together. Just gonna burn all my bond fragments, I guess.
Lucina, Princess of Elise, has arrived.
I deserve this defeat.
I really don't know how it is that he can... get doubled by her. Like, what are her stats have to be? It's crazy.
Kagetsu, at your service. Come, show me your skill.
I am Lucina. Let's see what you can do.
I deserve this defeat.
Alright. Now... we've got to... get you just a little bit of SP. XP. SP. Blech. I don't think I have enough vulneraries. I should probably get some more. Oh, man. Well... by the way, if you're wondering like, oh, why haven't I used the boots yet? Like, those are really good. You should use the boots. Like, you shouldn't get boots from DLC. It's silly. I don't like it. What was I doing? Oh, skill inheritance. Right. Although, I guess I probably got those scrolls from the DLC too, but that doesn't feel as ridiculous because that's just like saving on some grind. Presumably. Alright, alright, alright. I do wonder whether anybody else would be a good candidate for that as well. I mean, I guess, well, they have to be a backup unit to use it without Lucina turning them into a backup unit, so Panette would actually be the other backup unit that we're potentially going to use. She does have a lot of SP, not enough to get the level 2 version. I guess I could give her the scroll. I don't know that I have enough bond fragments to get her that high, but I could... Oh, I should give her the XP one from Edelgard. That's cheaper. Yeah, I gotta get her lineage.
I am Panette, Royal Soldier of Solm.
I am Edelgard, Princess of the Adrestian Empire.
Oh my god.
You're a tough one, all right.
There's not like a lineage plus, right? I don't know why it didn't occur to me to check for that before.
What lovely weather today! Perfect for a bare-knuckle brawl. Civilized duel.
I don't know about any of that, but the weather is indeed auspicious.
What is Ike? Oh right, defense. Oh, I forgot we already inherited defense plus on her. Ah. Well. So no, there is no lineage plus. Oh, whoops. Well, it's probably fine. We'll just... I wonder if that would have applied in the arena. Damn it! But, oh, hey, this stacks with Ike's thing. I do get the impression that if they intended for you to equip Ike on any of the units that they give you with Tamara, like, not... Of those 3 units, right? So including Tamara, her, and Marin, they're like, yeah, you should probably give Ike to Panette. I get that impression. Okay, so Cena, we would need level 5 and 1,000, which we no longer have 1,000. I do kind of want to keep the defense plus on there. Yeah. We'll circle back to this. I mean, if nothing else, no, if and when we hit max level, we can always take off the lineage thing. I guess. Okay, I think that will do for the arena, which just leaves hitting up the forge. It did the doggos were very good. This time, they dropped like 4 silver ingots, so we got some of those. Alright, so... yeah, let's see here. Now we've got... we could keep in... oh, I guess this doesn't even cost the silver to get the next 2 rankings, so that's something. That... probably not worth it. That's not bad. That's probably not worth it either. Oh wait, we should look at this thing. Yeah. Oh, well that's gonna eat all of our silver, but it is a big upgrade. Yeah, we're gonna just go ahead and do this. Get it. Alright, well, so now we have no silver again. That's not worth. This can't be upgraded. We should have done this before the last chapter, but you get might on each of these. That is pretty good. I don't know if we need that specifically. We have an L Thunder now, as well as this L Wind. I wish I could, like, do something with these. Like, if and when I'm, like, effectively replacing them with the L level tones. So this is 1175. I mean, that's 85. I want to give. Here, I'll be here. This citrine. I want to give her the powerful one. And I want to move the engraving. So that's the, this is the one that's on Ivy's, and then this one is on Citrine's. I think in general, well, who has...
I'll be here.
Who has more res? Citrine does have more res, and she also has better luck. So I think we put the one with, we keep it the way that it is, right? Like we put the avoidy, the less avoidy one on the L tone, because Citrine is going to be better at just straight up tanking hits from enemy mages, but Ivy is going to be the one who we're potentially willing to let get counterattacked by, or get attacked by like a longbow or something like that. In which case the avoid is going to be more relevant. I mean, it probably still doesn't matter too much, but I guess we could look at, what is this one on? Maybe that's the one that's on the longbow. That's probably right. To admit, I do... What is that one on? Oh, it's just all around good. Well, I'm sure it's on something. Anyway, oh, we could almost certainly sell this Thunder Tome. Oh, we have an extra Thunder +1. These cost silver, right? Yep, they do. So we're not gonna mess with that. These probably do too. I'm sure that does. So what else can we do? We could upgrade the Javelin. Yeah, sure. What else? 11 sword? It does have some value. I don't think refining this... Oh, we can't do it anyway. The hammer... You could do +1 on it. It's fine. Alright, that's all we got resources for at the moment.
I'll be here.
So yeah, that'll be it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and next time we should actually be doing chapter, I think it's 14. So until then,